Hey everybody, today we're going to be talking about Runescape 3. Anyway, this is what it is, this is what it looks like, and this is kind of what the new Runescape is going to be, I guess. I'm kind of just in the Lumbridge starting area. I'm pretty sure that the game just puts everyone here when you log in onto the new Runescape 3. And we're going to talk about some of the stuff in the... Ooh. We'll talk about that in a second. We'll talk about some of the stuff in the interface, and we'll just go through some stuff. Everything in this is customizable, though, so you can do whatever you want. But we'll get into that. Alright, so let's get into the customability real quick. Customization of it. If you can see anything here, here's my health, my stuff like this. You can put this anywhere you want. So you want to put it at the top of the screen. Up here, you can put it there. You want to put it down here, you can put it here. You can, yeah, you can make it smaller, I believe. If I'm not mistaken. Maybe you can't. I thought you could make it smaller, but maybe I guess you can't. But I mean, you can actually drag that off. Like you can trade those, pretty sure, right? Oh, can you just like? I don't know, but I mean, you can basically. I thought you could put it over there, but you can basically move anything you want here. And you can move it in any direction. You can put it in the middle of your screen if you want, like right here. You know, if you're gonna fight monsters or something, you want to put it right by side, or closer, so you can just see it all the time. You can put it up there. We'll just throw it up there for now. Same thing with the chat. You can put the chat anywhere you want. So, for instance, maybe you want the mini map in the lower left, and then maybe this right here, and maybe you want your chat at the top left. That might be kind of cool. Chat in the top left, and everything else down here. Let's see what I can do here. See what I can whip up. I don't know, something like that. Kind of cool. And like that, I don't know. I mean, and maybe you want to put this like, oh yeah, and you can switch. You can make it vertical as well, which is kind of cool. You can actually just do this as well. This is your inventory, and so you're probably gonna want this lower to the screen, but I'm actually not 100% sure how we did that. I have no idea how I flipped that around. So since I don't remember how I flipped that around, we'll just throw that up there for now, because that's not the meat and bones of what I want to talk about. Some other things that they've changed, obviously, monsters. When you scroll over the monster or the enemy or whatever, it has their health, and I guess what they're weak to. I'm guessing that's what that is. Their weakness. Let's go check. Maybe men are now magical. I don't know. Where's the rats weak to? Yeah, so it's what's their weak to, how many health points they have, and what their defense is, I guess, or no, just what level they are. But that's kind of cool. Other things they've changed, obviously where the stuff is runs down here. Home teleports are now over here. World map. Right here you can go on to all your skills. You just go into all your skills here. Here you can go into your inventory and your wardrobe, titles, animations, appearance. But what I really want to talk about, I really don't want to go over this because I kind of went over this stuff in my beta, my RuneScape 3 beta video, so I'm not going to go over anything else. If you guys want to go check that video out, you can also check what else kind of is going on there. What I want to talk to you guys about is, do I think this was a do I think this was the right time for them to do this, and do I think that this is going to help? If you guys don't know what I mean by help, basically RuneScape has been losing, obviously, members. Like, if you look at how many people are playing RuneScape, it is not as much as it used to be way back in 2007. No matter what way you throw it at it, even with 07 combined, it's just not up there anymore. It's just not. So was this worthwhile? I really don't think it was. I don't think that throwing this RuneScape 3, I don't think it was worthwhile. I really don't think it was. I think it was way too late for them to do this. This is this customization feature and stuff like this would have been way better. Would have been way more useful back in like 07, 8, when tons of people were playing. I mean, you could, like, if you were gonna skill, you could take, if you can move your skill bar. Just imagine if you remember how sometimes you'd have to like click like your alt, and then when you're alking alt, I don't know why I called it that, but when you're alking and you want to click, your your button over here, and you want to come over here and click your I don't know, your item, right? You have to like click. If you could drag this up here, you know, you could just like click like this. You know what I'm saying? That's really cool. That would have been really useful back in '08, back in '09, back in '07. Not so much now, because there's really not that many people to use this feature. I mean, there's always people on, but is it that much? And how many are bots? And I really don't think it was that great of an idea. I really don't think that it's gonna be that useful for people right now. I mean, I'm sure people who use it are gonna like it, and I'm sure but that's just not that many people, and I really don't think it was worth it. But obviously, I'm sure this has been in development for a long time. RuneScape 3, like, you know, it's a big advancement. It's probably been in development for a while, and I'm sure it probably was in development even before EOC came out. So, like, it's really hard to say, like, they should have not done it, because I'm sure they already had it planned out and are already starting to work on it years ago, or a year ago, a couple years ago, whatever. And they really couldn't really just back out on it because they wanted to, like, you know. But overall, I really don't like RuneScape 3, in my opinion, but I don't think it's going to be used that well. I think it would have been better off not coming out at all. It's too big of a change too quick. People really didn't like EOC. I mean, not a couple, but there's people who do like EOC, and they play it and they really like it. They like it better than '07 or you know, old RuneScape, and that's fine. That's really cool. But it's not that many people. Like, it's just not. It's not that many people who like it. So I think it's not going to be that popular. I really don't think it will be. But that's my opinion. If you guys have a different opinion, you guys want to talk about your opinion, please leave it in the comments section below. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say about it. Open to all opinions. But anyway, until next time, I will see you guys later. Peace.